Okay, welcome back. Ready for math? We've got fun shapes. Okay, so here's the book that we're going to read for math about shapes. Ship Shapes, written by Stella Blackstone and illustrated by Shaban Bell. So before we even get started, let's look at the cover page, this picture here, and think to yourself, which shapes do you see? Which shapes do you see? I see so many shapes. Where are the triangles? Where are the circles? Where are the trapezoids? Remember we learned that one? I'll show you what a trapezoid is, just in case if you forget, because you haven't been in school. There's a trapezoid. I'm going to get back to this later, because this is something that we're going to do for your assignment after this book. So that, remember, is a trapezoid. And which shape is this? Hexagon. That's a hexagon. It has 6 sides and 6 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's count the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So look for those in the book, okay? All right. I want to point out one tiny, actually there's more than one, but little tiny triangles. Do you see those teeth? They're little tiny triangles. You can turn it upside down and see them this way. Little tiny triangles. Okay, let's get started. Ship shapes. All aboard! Come along with me. Let's see what shapes we can find on the sea. A square. Oh, I'm not even going to tell you these because you know these. I'll point and you say them out loud so your family can hear them. Circle. You know that one? Triangle. Star. Rectangle. This one we haven't learned yet in my class, but you've probably learned this in another class before. This is half of a circle, so we call that a semicircle. Say that with me. Semicircle. It's a half of a circle. Which one is this? A diamond. Crescent, the crescent moon, and an oval, a stretched out circle. So look for these and the other shapes that we've already learned in class, like trapezoid, rhombus. Look for those in this book, okay? Here we go. All aboard. Can you count all of these triangles? Oh, that's easy for you. I'll hold it up so you can count. There we go. I count. How many did you count? I counted 9. Should we count them together? I could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What about all these triangles back here? And, oh, these here. So many triangles. What other shapes do you see? Do you see a semicircle? That shape that we just learned about? Find a semicircle. There it is, a yellow semicircle. Awesome. What are the shapes of these sails? These are sails here. The sails are on the ship that when it catches the wind, then it makes the ship go forward. That's a sail. What shape are these sails? What shape? I see different kinds of shape. Yep. Rectangle. What shape is this? A square or a rhombus. Do you remember we learned that shape last week? Rhombus. A closed shape with 4 equal sides and 4 corners. A rhombus. A square is also a rhombus. Oh, there's a kitty. What can you see on this steamboat? Oh, I can see so many things. That's the steamboat. What shapes do you see on the steamboat? Do you see a semicircle? How many semicircles do you see? How many? I see 1, 2, 3. Oh, those are circles. I see 1 semicircle, 2 semicircle, 3 semicircle. 3 semicircles. Look at all these fish eating each other. Big fish, smaller fish, smaller fish, smaller fish, smaller fish, tiny little fish. And on this wild sea monster's tail, whoa, look at all of these shapes. I want you to say them all out loud. Which shapes do you see? Triangle, semicircle, star, so many. You can pause this video and count all the triangles you see and the semicircles. What are the shapes of these small fish? Ooh, I'll hold those up closer so you can see. What shapes are those small fish? I actually see many shapes put together to make the fish. I see a diamond, and a triangle. I also see 3 triangles put together to make a fish. Does this sound familiar, like something we did? We've done this in class. See, there's 1 triangle on top of another, and it makes a fish. What shape is this green submarine? Ooh, this is a shape, I don't think we've seen this yet in this book, but I know you all know what that is. It is a what? A what? Oval. Oh. I said olive because I thought it looked like an olive, and it sounds like oval. That is an oval. Oval. What shape is this chest we've discovered? Where's the chest? Oh, there they are. I'm burying it. There's the chest. What shape is that? You got it. Another semicircle. Look at all these shapes on this boat. And this treasure that twinkles and gleams. Okay, get ready for all these shapes. These are a lot of great shapes. Check out those shapes. And there are many shapes, different shapes combined to make something else, like this cup. That cup there is again made out of 2 triangles. What else? What other shapes do you see? I see a square or a rhombus. I see heart, circle. Do I see any ovals? Don't see an oval. Do you see an oval? Now that our voyage is over, It's time to sail quietly home. There go the dolphins. They're probably going home to go to sleep too. Let's have a look all around us and count up the shapes we've been shown. Ooh, could spend a lot of good time counting up all these shapes. Uh-oh, there goes my dog. The end. Okay, so here's what our math homework is going to be. You are going to cut out 5 triangles, 3, what shape is this? Has 2 names. Square or rhombus. Cut out 3 of those. Cut out 4, what's the name of the shape? Trapezoid. Starts with a T. Trapezoid. Cut out 4 trapezoids. And 2, what's the name of the shape? Hexagons. And what you're going to do with all those shapes is I want you to create something like this. Anything you want. It can be a house. It can be a ship. It can be a car. It can be, what else could it be? Ooh, it could be a forest. You could make a forest with all of your shapes. You could make your own crazy monster, dinosaur. I want your imagination to go crazy wild, okay? And you can decorate it with your shapes. You can color. You can draw patterns on your shape, whatever you want. And then on the side, I want you to write down how many of each shape that you used, okay? So let me hold it up again so that you can see it again. 5 triangles. I want you to write the word out, okay? Triangles. 3 squares or rhombus. 4 trapezoids. And 2 hexagons. Okay? All right. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Have fun. Again, ask your parents or family members if you have any questions about this assignment. You can call me anytime. Okay? All right. Have a good time. Bye.